Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bella with Bella Gitana Tarot. So I know it's been a couple of days and I just wanted to come on here because, as you know, there was a super full moon yesterday, which is also tonight. It's going through from yesterday to today. And usually full moons last for about 2 weeks, the effects of it, but it's really strong in the energy right now. And so today I want to do a energy check-in for the divine masculine as well as the divine feminine. So I picked a couple of decks here to get started, and I actually ordered a new deck for it's actually the Love Oracle Eyeline Time Wellness 2 and 3, because I have the little one right here, right? But I ended up ordering the regular size, and I was a little upset because I was so excited when I saw them online that I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize this was the regular size. So this is what we're going to work with when we use the energy check-in for what he feels towards the divine feminine. But yeah, and then lastly, we're going to leave with some messages from Spirit, which I put some decks up here. So you can see I kind of organized everything. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. So let's just see what the overall energy is for the theme for the divine masculine. Let's put these over here. All right, Spirit, give us some insights. Whoa. Okay, I'm not usually this bad at shuffling. All right. Give us some insight on the divine masculine's energy at this time, Spirit. Just one card, please. All right, it's a little overcast today, but this is enough light to do my videos. So, all right, talk to us, Spirit. There we go. Oh, we got 34, which adds to a 7. Hot moon, extremes. So it seems like the divine masculine is feeling really hot. A lot of passion there. Bottom of the deck is realization. So we'll see what that's about. But that's the overall theme here. Okay. It could be that he's really needing to balance himself, because when you are in extremes, you're either hot or cold. You don't really have like you're not centered. So he's feeling a lot of passion, a lot of maybe anger. He's all over the place emotionally. So he's going through some extremes right now. And the fact that that adds up to a 34 adds up to a 7, it could stand for potential. And also 7 represents instability, like not unstable. So we'll see. All right, so what is the divine masculine's energy at this time, Spirit? Oh, we got third party. Okay. Did not know that was going to come out immediately. Got signs here. What else, Spirit? Got mute. Okay. Oh, the answer is yes. Bottom of the deck, the answer is no. What? Okay, that's interesting. I don't know why that is, but to me, this is case in point, the extremes. 1 minute he's hot, the next he's cold. Yes, no, yes, no. He keeps going back and forth, okay? So obviously this could relate to, he could be in a third party situation with a relationship with somebody, or he could very well have outside influences, like maybe his circle of friends are influencing him, or his family. Doesn't have to be a relationship, but take it how it resonates. And he's definitely getting some signs from spirit. And at this point, he can't ignore it because the signs are pointing, really, most of them are pointing in one direction. And there's only 2 here that point the other direction. But the consensus is he's getting signs from spirit that he needs to either deal with this third party and close the cycle out, and not being mute. Mute usually means that he's not speaking. He's not using his intuition to speak his truth. And we're going to find out what this answer is yes is when we pull some oracle, but this is what it is right now. So let's do some tarot on this. So okay, Spirit, why is third party here? Whoa. Wow. So he's definitely in a commitment. This is what this tells me. He's definitely in a commitment in a third party, or this third party is influencing him how he sees commitment overall, if he's not in a third party situation. Bottom of the deck is 4 of Pentacles, so he's definitely holding on to some things that the way that he views relationships. We got the Hermit. So yeah, definitely know that the Hermit is forcing him to look within, okay? So it's forcing him to really take stock of what's happened. And we got the Page of Cups at the bottom. So he's definitely getting signs that he needs to come forward and offer his love, most likely to his divine feminine. But he's still not ready because he's still a Page of Cups. He's not a King of Cups, that would be the ultimate where you want him to be at. Let's see, why is he mute, Spirit? Why is he not speaking here? Whoa. Yeah, because of the third party. There's a third party influencing him from not coming forward. Or it could be a family in his life, family member, a woman in his life. It could be a mother, a sister. Take it how it resonates, guys. But bottom of the deck is 2 of Wands. So he's definitely planning on wanting to speak his truth. But this third party is interfering with the situation. So let's see. Why is the answer is yes here, Spirit? Bring it forward. Why is the answer is yes here? Come on, Spirit. Don't leave us hanging. Oh, we got 2 cards. Wow. We got the Hangman and the Fool. So yeah, he definitely goes back and forth when he wants to a new beginning, start a new beginning with you, Divine Feminine. But he's putting it on hold. The Hangman is here to say, but it's still on hold because of this third party that's keeping him from coming forward and speaking his truth. And the bottom of the deck is we got the Page of Rods, which is the Page of Wands, which is a page that's not quite, in the king status. This is a young energy where he's really wanting to, he's contemplating it. He's looking at this Ace of Wands. So this is why in one hand, he wants to move forward, but this is holding him back, this third party. But he definitely is having the passion there. Why is the answer is no here? Yeah, he's not ready to be this King of Pentacles. And bottom of the deck is Knight of Pentacles. Wow. So he knows that he's not ready to be stable. Oh wow, and then we have nostalgia here at the bottom, right underneath that. So when he thinks about coming forward, he knows that he's not ready to step into this King of Pentacles energy to be stable. There's a lot of green here, like abundance. Having grapes usually signify satisfaction. So he's not ready to step into the things that satisfy him, that bring him fulfillment. And so with the Knight of Pentacles, And the bottom of the deck, that's just saying that he's needing, usually Nine of Pentacles moves really slow. Really slow, slower than normal. So I think this is why things are just being put on hold right now, because he's not ready to embody this Knight of Pentacles or King of Pentacles yet. And that's why I'm saying the answer is no. Wow, that's interesting. Let's get some oracle on this just to clarify a little more. Let's use this one. Island time. All right, why is third party here, Spirit? And I already shuffled these. Kicking it. In control, talented, driven, kicking bad habits, trying to score, team player, accomplishing goal. Yeah, so to me, this is saying that he likes this third party situation because he feels like he's in control. Whenever the divine masculine is with his divine feminine, he feels out of control because it is a divine connection and it's not something that's normal. It's from the divine, right? So I feel like he feels comfortable. He's in his comfort zone with this third party. And if you look closely at this, there's like a bunch of black clouds. Like this doesn't even look like a happy Two of Cups. So just know that even if he's not with you and he might be with somebody else, he's still not in a better situation, you know? He's not happy. Doesn't look like it. So what is this signs? What is this signs with the Hermit, Spirit? These are hard to shuffle because they're so big. Feel great first. Feel the feeling of having a partner, healthy relationship. Raise your vibration, it will attract. Same, right? So I think he's getting the signs from Spirit that he needs to be in a healthy relationship, raise his vibration so that he'll be able to attract, his vibration of what he feels. Because right now it's not happening. And at the bottom of the deck is patterns. Be aware of dating patterns. Stop what doesn't work. Subliminals. Change subconscious patterns. So yeah, I think Spirit is trying to let him know you need to stop these patterns of being in these relationships where you are not growing. You're not getting outside of your comfort zone, because just because you're comfortable with something does not mean that that's where you should be. I mean, you have more potential within you. And if you're a divine masculine watching this, just know that you have the potential to push yourself and don't run away from something just because it's hard, and just because something might be easier with somebody, that doesn't mean that that's where you're supposed to be. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. But let's see, why is mute here, Spirit? Leveling up. Wow. You deserve the best. Major improvement. Doing inner work. Dealing with past hurts. Wow. And it's interesting because there's 3 holes here. That kind of reminds me of the 3 of Cups. We got 3 factors here. So he knows that he needs to level up. Bottom of the deck is secrecy. An affair, hiding something. Use discretion. Surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying risk. Yes, so he's definitely fine with being in this third party and not saying anything to the divine feminine because he feels safe. He's in denial, denying the risk. And this is saying, this also reminds me of him being in this extreme energy, right? Because he's not balanced. Look at all these different levels. They're not the same. They should be like this one right here in the beginning. But this one's going up, this one's going straight up, this one's going slanted off to the side. So he needs to improve doing the inner work so that he can improve to be balanced. And it starts with dealing with past hurts. So he may be into this third party situation because he's used to being in a relationship that doesn't push him to grow. And this is why I think Spirit is giving him the signs. You need to stop that pattern and level up. Okay? So why is the answer is yes here? Talking again. So this is interesting because we had the Fool and the Hangman, that he wants to start a new beginning. And then here it says talking again, texting, reconnecting with someone, open up a dialogue, second chance, back in each other's world. Wow. And let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Leaving space. Give yourself time to heal. Right one can't come if the wrong one is there. Clear a drawer for them. I love this because it's true. You know, you cannot play the field when you're with a divine feminine. You just cannot. And so, in one hand, he's saying, yes, I want to talk to her again. I want to be in her world. Open up a dialogue, you know, be in her life. But he needs to give himself time to heal because he's got past hurts to deal with. We saw that here. Well, where was it? I don't know. I saw it somewhere. Past hurts. Yeah, this one. Dealing with past hurts. Okay, so he's definitely needing to level up on this because the right one can't come if the wrong one is there. See, this is why we got the Hangman here. This is why the divine feminine can't come if you're holding on to this third party. You need to leave her a drawer. Leave space. Why is the answer is no here with the King of Pentacles spirit? Wow. Whoa. Okay. Deal breakers. List and adhere to your deal breakers. The universe will support you, staying true to you. So let me see. And then the bottom of the deck here says subconscious mind. Recondition your subconscious mind to change your life. Subliminals rewrite belief system. So what I'm getting here is that the divine masculine keeps telling himself, no, I can't move forward because he feels like maybe he feels like he has a soul contract with this karmic partner and the lesson's not completed yet. But it's also saying here the universe will support you staying true to you. So he needs to just step into his, you know, the King of Pentacles energy where he feels confident that the universe is going to back him up as long as he stays true to himself. But if he's in this Hangman energy, he needs to look at things from a different perspective. You know, pay attention to the subconscious mind, recondition his subconscious mind so that he can change your life. Because whatever is in your subconscious mind is going to rewrite your belief system. So even if it's some subconscious, it's still going to affect the way you think. So I think he's definitely getting those signs from spirit that he needs to be able to step into this, this King of Pentacles energy and finally say yes. Because he has a lot of passion. Look at all his passion when it says the answer is yes. But then he gets caught up in his thoughts and look how broken this looks. So it's a very extreme energy. This is definitely explaining the hot moon for sure. Wow. All right, so let's see what is going on with the divine feminine. Which deck did I want to use for that? Okay, I'm going to use the spirit of darkness and light. And then let's do a moon. What is the overall theme for the divine feminine? We got assessing, number 9. So this is getting close to the completion of a cycle. This could be that, oh, and the bottom of the deck is beauty. Okay. So divine feminine is definitely in an energy where she's really trying to look at what's going on, really paying attention to the past, and really wanting to make informed decisions based on what she's observed. And that's a good thing. because she's not thinking with her emotions. She's actually being logical. And the fact that she's on that globe, that means that she's let go of things so that she can look at it from a higher perspective. You know, when you're on a hot balloon, you look at things from above and you look down and you see things differently, which that kind of reminds me of a dream I had a couple months ago, but I'm just going to leave it there. All right, let's see. What is going on with the divine feminine? We got the spirit of the elephant, spirit of the fox. Okay, what else? Okay. See, they're matching each other because earlier we had this for him too. Nostalgia. She's nostalgic too. So remember, you guys are mirrors of each other. So if you miss, one misses another, then the other one misses the other too. Get this out of the way. Oh, okay. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, spirit of time, illusion, endless waiting. Okay. So let's look at these. So I think right now the divine feminine is embracing her soul tribe, just really working with people that are pretty much in her life. She's also trying to be sly and like more strategic, you know, not be so much in her emotions because she's looking at things from a higher perspective. But at the same time, you know, she always thinks about her masculine. You know, she's very nostalgic. She's aching for him. And spirit of the swans, grace, elegance, poise. Yeah, this definitely encompasses the divine feminine because she's somebody that does not let other people affect her. She's like the high priestess. She just knows everything without having to say anything. She just has an inner knowing. She really follows her intuition. And so that's what that reminds me of. Like, she has grace, she has elegance. She's very poised. She doesn't let things affect her where she's going to act out in a low vibrational type of way. And the spirit of time, you know, it's hard for her to try to not think about the time because it could be why she's trying to keep herself busy with her people in her life and have a strategy in place to stay busy. But at the end of the day, she still misses her divine masculine. So I think it's sweet that you guys are both thinking about each other. I mean, that's how you know it's a true divine connection. Okay. So let's see. I wanted to do some tarot on this. Which tarot did I want to pick on this? I usually pull them out and I don't know what happened. Try to be organized here, but so okay. All right. Well, I guess we can use the same one, Morgan Greer Tarot. Let's do that. Spirit, why is spirit of the elephant here for divine feminine? Oh, it landed right on there. Yeah, so she's working on building her foundation. You know, the spirit of time also confirms this. So she's just taken her time to really tend to her own garden, cultivate, you know, her ideas to see what her next move is going to make. So she's kind of like in a contemplation type of state, but she's still being social with her tribe, with the people in her life. And we got 4 pentacles at the bottom. So yeah, I think she's still trying to work on her Ace of Pentacles, like her new beginning alone, even if she doesn't have a companion. So yeah, I think that's where that's getting at. Let's see, why spirit of the fox here, spirit? Oh my gosh. We got the Lovers. So what this tells me is that the divine feminine's an energy where she's trying to be a little bit more more assertive, not aggressive, but assertive with the connection whenever it does come back together in time. And the fact that the fox is here is trying to be like, you know, like a hunter, like just trying to have like that strategy in place of what she wants to do the next time around. And it's interesting because we got 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and that usually indicates planning and making a decision. So the fox here just shows that she's trying to be strategic in her plans, and that's what she's assessing, right? She's assessing things from a different perspective now of how she doesn't want things to be the same how they were the first time or second time with her divine masculine. So, or however many times it's been for you guys. All right, so why is the spirit of the past here? Right, so this further confirms that she is alone, you know, taking a time for herself in solitude. She's definitely thinking about her masculine because we got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So she's thinking about him and this offer that he was trying to come forward. But a lot of the times, the Knight of Cups is somebody that always says the right things, but they don't deliver. Or actually, I think that's the Page of Cups. Either way, it's not quite the King of Cups. So it's not somebody that's ready to be a match with the Queen or the Empress, which is the Divine Feminine. So I think she's definitely also assessing, looking back, and really still trying to work on her, you know, satisfaction, on the things that make her happy, on her stability, and tending to her own garden. This is like another confirmation here. And this one's purple, so this tells me she's working on her spirituality. So that's a good thing. And the fact that this is also purple further confirms she's assessing things, receiving downloads from spirit, just really being in her own energy. So that's beautiful. Why is Spirit of the Swans here, Spirit? We got 8 of Swords. Okay. So I think she really feels in her thoughts that she needs to really think about things first before taking action. And that's why she has to be in grace, elegance, and poise, because that takes extra effort to be dominant. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So she really wants to take time and follow her intuition. You see how she has that blindfold on? Follow her intuition of what she feels and not what she sees with her eyes. So it's a little bit of both. Like this one, she's got the telescope looking at things from afar and also following what she feels and being loyal to herself, because the swans represent loyalty. But she also is being very stubborn. The Emperor could be very decisive, very dominant. But this could also refer to the divine masculine. So it could be where she's trying to stay graceful and not act low vibe against the divine masculine. So that could be another thing. So why Spirit of Time here? Oh, wow. We got the Ace of Cups with the lotus flower here growing. So this definitely tells me that she is waiting. And she almost feels like it's endless waiting. But she's tending to her own cup. She's a Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. She's her own Queen of Cups. So she's really able to master her own emotions, just really being in her own power, being focused, right? And not being illogical, just really having all kinds of strengths when it comes to the emotions. And this is a new beginning. So the Spirit of Time is just saying this might be like an illusion that you have to wait, but this is why she's staying busy. She's staying busy. Oh, I don't know why this one tried to come out. She's trying to stay busy so that she can be able to grow her garden, do things differently the next time around, work on herself, on her money, and being graceful, even if she feels like she can't move forward because she keeps waiting. But I think the Ace of Cups here is like she's loving herself first. She's putting herself first. She's taking this cup from the divine. She's purifying her energy, you know, the dove energy also signifies being at peace and just overflowing and focusing on her own happiness. We got the little light there in the middle, like that reminds me of the solar plexus. But she just looks confident and just staying in her own power. So I think this is a good energy that the Divine Feminine's in. So good job, Divine Feminine. Let's see, let's pull one of these little ones. Why is Spirit of the Elephant here? Spirit. Oh, abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Yeah, so that further confirms what we just said. She's trying to work on her garden, just really trying to tend to her own thoughts and trying to keep a positive mindset, because she did have heartbreak, you know, pain, separation, deception. It was a shocking attack. So this is why she's now leaning on people to help her support team, to help her get through this time. Let's see, why is Spirit of the Fox here? Wow. Needs time, takes time, and time cycles, time to heal, progress. Yeah, so definitely know that she is trying to take her time, knowing how she wants to do things the next time around, because she is interested in talking to her Divine Masculine. See, it says talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So I think she's definitely thinking about how she wants to plan and decide how she's going to be able to come forward and be more strategic in her communication, because maybe whenever she was with her Divine Masculine, maybe the lines of communications were not as clear as she would have liked them to be. And you know, sometimes when you get into a fight with somebody and then you go back home later and you're like, man, I should have said this, because you know, it comes to you later. But when you're in the heat of the moment, you know, sometimes you're not able to speak because everything's in your head is just jumbled up, going all at once. So I think she's now in an energy where she's trying to take her time, heal, before she can be able to come back into this connection and be able to be fruitful this next time around. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, so it's saying that she's nostalgic about her love. She misses him. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Yeah, she's definitely very attracted to her Divine Masculine. And we got twin flames at the bottom of the deck. Twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Yeah, she really misses how you guys are like a power couple. Oh my gosh, and the wedding rings is right underneath that. But yeah, she definitely misses being with her Divine Masculine, because she feels like she's on top of the world when she's with him, and she's getting close to her 10 of Pentacles, so she's definitely going after it, but she would like it to be with him, not just her by herself, you know. Why is Spirit of Swans here? Why is Spirit of Swans here? Spirit. Now we got a lot of sunlight going on here. Okay, so we got Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So I think she's definitely aware that this ending is going to bring growth, change, liberation. It's going to bring transition to something better, to her Ace of Cups, to where she'll be able to give her cup to her masculine. See, healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Right, so definitely this tells me that she's thinking in her head about how she wants things to be after after time has gone on, that they can be together. Why is Spirit of Time here, Spirit? Wow. Breakup, this is the Axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Right, so, oh my gosh. And then we got the bottom of the deck, soulmates. soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Wow. So I think what this is saying is this silent treatment felt like an axe, like an attack, you know, on her heart. And so this is what she's needing to recover and fill up her cup again so that she can be able to be together again with her divine masculine. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Yeah, so wow. This is amazing. But yeah, this is why she needed to use this time to heal and stop this pattern. Stop this pattern that she was in, you know, with this divine masculine. Maybe you guys started becoming toxic, and this is why the divine stepped in, because you guys needed that time to be able to grow individually, so that when you do come back together and you are in union, you're not going through these same issues again. You'll be able to break the cycle and break out of this Eight of Swords and get out of that, so that you can go towards your Ten of Pentacles, your Ten of Cups. Okay, I need to close these blinds because they are blinding me right now. Hang on, guys. Okay, much better. All right, so now let's see. What is the divine masculine's overall arrows of love that he's sending to the divine feminine? I already shuffled these, but we can just, let's see here. Oh, long term. Wow. Love and innocence. Wow. It's beautiful. What else is going on with the divine masculine? What arrows of love is he wanting to throw towards the divine feminine? We got cloud 9. Okay. Oh, plenty of fish in the sea. Wonder what that's about. Okay. Favorable outcome. Maybe with the plenty of fish in the sea, he just feels like she would be better off without him. You know, that this was something that was in the clouds and wasn't able to be grounded. But he definitely sees her as long term. Maybe that's what his fear is coming in. And the stars align is the bottom of the deck is damaged, cage heart. So I think right now it's not the right time, because he still feels like his heart's still bruised, or, you know, hurt from past hurts, from past relationships. We saw that earlier. On the horizon. But his love is still on the horizon. And then we got secret lover, where now maybe he'll want to come forward and make it an official thing and not having to be secret again. All right, so okay, so let's see, what emotions is he feeling towards the divine feminine? He feels empowered. Okay. Irritated. I think maybe he feels irritated sometimes because he would like to be long term, but he just doesn't feel like he's quite ready to take that step. Wow. And we got unsure when it comes to cloud 9. And earlier we saw that plenty of fish in the sea, that he probably feels like you would be better off going off without him, because he's not sure what he wants to do, but he feels inspired. He feels like this is a connection that challenges him to really have to go within and figure out what is it that he wants to do. Okay, why stars align here? Exhausted. Yeah, he's this says here fatigue, drained, spent. So he's definitely exhausted. I can't remember what the bottom of the deck of that one. Oh yeah, damaged heart. Damaged heart was there because he feels exhausted from so many hurts that he's had, that he just doesn't feel like he has enough energy to be able to come forward and take that next step with the feminine, because he just fears that this is going to be the same outcome. But at the bottom of the deck is surprise, so I think this connection with the divine feminine definitely shocked him. So startled, astonished, shocked, because he probably didn't think that this love was ever going to come, if he's ever felt something like this before, or he just never felt like it could be real. This is why cloud 9 could also be here, because it just seems like something that's not logical, like too overwhelming, right? And then we got overwhelmed. So when he thinks about love on the horizon, he feels overwhelmed by it. And we got peaceful at the bottom. So I think once you guys are able to come back together and not be secret anymore, this will be a good thing, to be peaceful. But I think the fact that you're not coming forward to be together, he feels peaceful. Like it's just better all around to not have the drama, not have to deal with it. It's just, and that's just an energy of him not wanting to deal with the challenge, right? He just feels comfortable where he's at. Okay. So I wanted to do some more oracles, regular oracles with this. Well, you know what? I want to do some tarot on this. I am all over the place. Okay. Let's use this one, because I meant to use this one for the feminine and I totally forgot. Why is long-term here, Spirit? Wow. Calm, tranquil, relaxing. I think he feels empowered when he thinks about going long-term with you, because you give him that calm, that tranquility. Bottom of the deck, he feels like you respect him. Divine feminine, leader, recognition, respect. So he definitely feels respected, like he's the king. But he definitely has to step into that role and not just claim it, right? And then we got spirit of the Hecate, I don't know how you say it. Goddess of the night, crossroads, ghosts. Oh my gosh. And it's interesting because we have the crossroads. He's unsure about your connection that is in cloud 9, and this haunts him at night. The fact that there's 3 statues here reminds me of the 3 of, the third 3 of cups, third party. But he definitely wants to communicate. This is at the bottom of the deck. Love letter, email, text, phone call, spirit of communication. So he wants to communicate, but he's just not sure. Okay, stars align. We got 2 cards. Wow. We got Spirit of the Christ, forgiveness, reconciliation, unconditional love. Spirit of the Crow, prophecy, messenger, bad news. So like I was saying earlier, he's never felt this connection before, this unconditional love. So he just feels like this is something that he keeps thinking over in his head. That's why he's exhausted. That is going to be another situation that he's had in the past where it's going to turn out to be the same thing. That's going to end up being bad news. But this is, Spirit of the Crow could also be a message, right? A message that's going to come through when it's a favorable time. When he ascends, bottom of the deck here, Spirit of the Staircase, ascension, progress, a long way home. So he definitely knows you are his home. This is why he's thinking of you as long term. You are his happiness. You give him that empowerment. You make him feel like that lion. Okay. And so he wants to communicate. And he feels like he needs to ascend before he can come to you. Where's that lion? Because I wanted to put it in here. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. So all very interesting. Why is on the horizon here, Spirit? Spirit of the castle, fortress, rescue, imprisonment. Yeah, he feels like he can't come forward right now because it does overwhelm him. You know, he just looks at it as if he would be a prisoner. So he definitely must have had relationships where he just felt held down, like he couldn't be himself. He couldn't do what he wanted to do. And says here at the bottom of the deck, Spirit of the Scales, karma, justice, balance, because there was probably no balance whenever he was in these previous relationships. And we saw that earlier with his energy, he was in the extremes, right? So he definitely needs to be balanced so that he won't be overwhelmed and he can have love on the horizon and he can get on that balloon and look at things from a higher perspective. Okay. Interesting. Why is secret lover here, Spirit? Wow. Oh my God. Okay, so it says here, Spirit of the Ring, contract, promise, commitment. So, yeah, he definitely wants to, he knows that there's a soul contract with you guys, so he's wanting to come forward and give you this promise and be committed to you. And the bottom of the deck here is Spirit of the Waters, cleansing, healing, emotions. So he needs to be able to be in touch with his emotions first, though, because the fact that he's avoiding them and it brings him peace, you know, that's not good. You know, I just noticed these cards look the same. There's a sun here in the distance and a bunch of water, and then same thing here, a bunch of water. And this actually looks like, oh my gosh. This actually looks like a guy, but the fact that it's a skirt, I guess this is a girl. And it's interesting because we have two women here. So this to me says that he knows that he's hurt you, that you need to cleanse yourself, cleanse yourself from the energy of this past. And bottom of the deck of that one, after that, was confused, because he's confused right now. He's unfulfilled. Okay. He feels guilty. Yeah. All those things are definitely coming into play because he felt like this was probably something that was not real. You know, when somebody falls in love, if they have not been in love before, it's unknown territory to them. Unless they have been in love before, but this love that they feel for you, it's on a whole nother level, like to the 10th degree. I mean, that would scare the bejesus out of anybody, right? And so I think trying to break these old habits is paramount for the divine masculine, because once he's able to ascend and communicate his emotions and be empowered and be able to not be overwhelmed by thinking about the past and move forward and stop being the secret lover and actually come out of the woodwork and say, I want to claim you. You're my woman. You know, I want to be with you. And then that way you guys can go from not talking to have peace and that happiness. You know, we got a boat here heading towards the horizon. Love is on the horizon. The happiness is on the horizon. You see, that boat is just heading straight to calmer waters. This reminds me of the Six of Swords. And he knows that you have to heal, and probably he has to heal too. You know, it takes two people to be able to heal, and you can't expect one person to heal and the other one doesn't change. You both have to go through it. Wow. That was really interesting. All right, so now to wrap it up, let's go with some messages. What does he want to say to the divine feminine? I already shuffled these, by the way, guys. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. Oh my God. Exactly. Bottom of the deck, I'm really bad at commitment. Okay. Totally makes sense. All right, what else? Oh, got two. I miss the feel of you next to me. And I am working towards a better future. Wow. And then bottom of the deck is, I just want you to be happy. Okay. And then one more. Let's get one more. I was reminded of your scent recently. Remember we had the nostalgia card earlier for him at the bottom of the deck? I'm honorable, or I'm trying to do the honorable thing. Yeah, so I think this is why he's stuck in that third party, because maybe he feels like he wants to give that relationship a chance, because he probably knows he will end up hurting that person. So he's probably trying to make sure that he's exhausting all the avenues that he can. And that's still a good thing, because that's going to be able to teach him those lessons that he needs to learn, so that when he comes together with you, Divine Feminine, he won't be doing those same, he'll break the pattern. He won't be doing those same things. And I know it's frustrating, because you really want him to be in your life now, but I think it's going to take time for you guys to heal from whatever transpired. And he still has a lot of signs. We saw that earlier, for his energy. Spirit is giving him signs about you. That's why he's reminded of your scent recently. He misses you for sure. But he's also trying to work on, your future. Maybe he's trying to buy a house, get stable, switch jobs, whatever it is. But he knows that he really did hurt you, because at the time when you guys were together, he was only operating from that Page of Cups, right? Not quite the King. And so you can't really judge people for how they handled things in the past, or for how they treated you, when those were the only tools available to them at the time. And he really does want you to be happy. So, and then he's trying to do the honorable thing. So that's why I'm saying, like, I think this is why he's trying to make this work with the karmic, if he is in a karmic relationship. Because he doesn't want to just do the same thing he's been doing, which is running. He ran from you, and now he's with this next person. So he's like, well, I don't want to do the same thing and run away and try to make it work, which is kind of frustrating, because you're thinking, okay, well, then why don't you just come back to the Divine Feminine and not run away from her, right? But karmic cycles are really tough to break. I mean, I'll say that myself, but at the same time, it also depends on what the circumstances have been. And so I think eventually, whenever the Divine Masculine awakens to the connection, that's when he'll be able to start putting those things into action. We saw the Two of Wands earlier, where he's gonna be able to come forward and make a plan of what he wants the outcome to be the next time around, and not be able to not do the same things as he was doing before in the past. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and pull this card here and see what's the advice from Spirit. This one's coming out a little bit. So, travel. Let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. Wow. I really like this card, because this further cements this whole thing that we just talked about. Is bottom of the deck, we got hardship. Where you basically are allowing Spirit to guide you on whatever the journey you're on now. But this is a journey that actually helped you to awaken, because nobody awakens from an easy situation, right? So these tower moments had to happen in order for you to be able to grow. And it says, may divine order arrange and handle every detail, because you're not in control. So to me, this is saying you're just allowing, you should give it to Spirit to surrender, so that you're not thinking that you're the one in control, because you're not. Let's read this one. Hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. I love this because you see all this rain. We cannot grow from our pain if we don't go through those hardships. If there's no water, the emotions to get us through what's happening, challenges, you know, day by day, challenge, obstacle by obstacle, whatever you want to call it. So I feel like, as painful as this journey may have been for you, or, you know, the viewer, just know that it's not for shits and giggles, okay? Like, you're going to be able to grow and gain something from this pain, and use that pain for cultivate it into something that has meaning. You know, don't just let it just be for nothing, but allow the divine to really give it to the divine so that you can be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown to you. So just be open to the signs that you're receiving from spirit, and just let it happen as it comes, because we're not in control. So I think that's all. Oh, you know what? I wanted to check, what is the overall energy of the connection? I almost forgot. All right, Spirit, what is the overall energy of the connection? We got a leg up. Let's just do 3 cards, because this video already went a whole hour. Chop wood. Give me one more. Not for you. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, thinker. Okay. So we're also going to pull some tarot on this real quick. Why is the leg up here? We got the Hermit. Why is chop wood here? Wow. 3 of Swords. And why is not for you here? Wow. Missed opportunity. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. Restoration. So okay, so here's what I'm getting from this. With spirit helping you, giving you a leg up on these challenges, you're also needing to put in the work and go within so that you can do your soul searching. And earlier we had the assessing card, right? Where it was also a 9. Okay. So really assessing things that spirit may be bringing to you so that you can grow and evaluate things and chop away this pain. Chop wood, get busy staying, you know, cleansing, like declutter whatever you need to do in your house to help you have a better environment and clear out this 3 of Swords energy, because it's not serving you. This adds up to a 6. This, you know, with the 3, that adds up to a 9. So definitely get to the end of that cycle. And not for you, missed opportunity. I mean, this is really interesting because, oh my gosh, and this adds up to a 10. 6 plus 4 is 10, right? So this is the end of a cycle where the tide is going to turn. And this actually looks like a wheel. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And maybe this is a missed opportunity, but every rejection is a redirection, right? So you may have felt like you missed this opportunity with this person, but just know that spirit is watching and spirit is guiding every moving piece that's happening in the chessboard of life. It's happening for your highest good, higher good. I can't even talk. But anyways, just know that you need to just have a stronger foundation next time. This is why the 4 is here. And 6 is to be able to have harmony within yourself, to be okay with things not being, you know, to your availability, like to your liking right now, not available to you. This connection not being in your life right now is for a reason, so that you can heal, so that you can be balanced and you won't be in extremes like the hot moon that we saw earlier for a divine masculine. I don't even know where that card is now. Somewhere in here. But yeah. So right here, this is just further confirming that you have to restore your healing, yourself, your own energy, so that you're not putting your damaged goods onto somebody else. Okay, so this is a beautiful message. Thank you, Spirit. And yeah, so I leave you guys with that, and thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Love and light.